iFILM, London. iFILM, London.
This is Cogan Cassius for iFILM London. We're at the RAF Museum here in Hendon. With me I've got promoter Frank Warren, who's just announced recently the fight between Ricky Burns and Kevin Mitchell for the WBO lightweight title of the world. How are you, Frank?
I'm hanging in there. What about you, young man?
I'm very well. Frank, have you ever thought about changing your name to Frankie Warren?
That's funny. When I was a kid, that's what they used to call me. Yeah, but Frank would do me.
Sounds a bit Italian mafia also, doesn't it, Frank?
Oh, I don't know about that. It's
Hey, Frankie Warren. Frankie Warren.
Warren's an English name.
Yeah, I will. Don't worry, that's coming. Don't worry about that.
English name, Warren.
Frank, this fight, how close was this fight to being announced at Upton Park? Because there was a lot of speculation before Hay and Chisora that this was the fight that was going to be announced there. So how far off was that?
It was very close, but unfortunately, when Ricky got back from his honeymoon, he didn't feel that he could make the weight in time because of the times, you know, because he'd been away in Mexico on his honeymoon. So we're on in September now, and we're up in Glasgow at the SECC.
When I spoke to Kevin Mitchell earlier, he said that he felt that there was probably a little bit less pressure on him in this fight because he was not fighting in front of his home crowd. How do you see that?
I think he may have a point. You know, he's going up into the Lion's Den, but I've seen lots of fighters do that. And you know, Kevin on his day is a really good quality fighter. He showed that against John Murray, and I think he'll rise to the challenge. And it's going to be a fabulous fight. You know, Ricky Burns, I think, is probably, in my opinion, is the best champion in the country, bar none at the moment. He's done everything he's been asked of him. He's fought some really good quality fighters to become double world champion. Very proud, he's fit, he looks after himself well. So, you know, you've got a real battle royal with these two.
What can you tell us about this venue in Glasgow?
It's holds just over 8,000 people. We're trying to, if we can, get some more in there because I'm sure it's going to be a sellout. The SEC's had many fights over the years, many big title fights on over the years. So, you know, it's the biggest venue in Glasgow. And
when can we expect to see details of an undercard?
Undercard will be announced within the next week or so. But one of the fighters who will be on there is a former undefeated world champion, Scott Harrison, who will obviously be behind these two with a view to fighting the winner.
Obviously, there's a small little fight coming up at Upton Park next week.
Yeah.
David Hay and Derek Chisora. Less than 2 weeks to go now, Frank. Is everything still on course? Everything's going to be fine for this fight?
Yeah, I mean, both fighters have trained very hard for it. Tickets have gone really well, and it's on. Simple as that.
I've just recently come back from LA, and I went to like the Wildcard Gym and the Victor Ortiz fight. So I was in and around the boxing circles when I was abroad. And a lot of people were talking about this fight. I'm not going to lie. They were very curious about this fight, and they were asking me a lot about questions about the board and how it's been licensed, etc. And a lot of them could be tuning into Box Nation over there.
Well, it's on Epix in the States. Epix are taking the fight, so they're the new kids on the block over there behind Showtime and HBO. It's on their channel. They're showing it live. It's going out to about 60, 70 countries around the world.
Is it going to Sri Lanka, where I'm from?
It may be going. I'll have to check out. But
can you pull some strings so my Uncle Raj can watch it in Sri Lanka?
We'll give him a name check as well. We'll give Raj a name check. How about that?
And if he can't get in box,
he's Italian.
No, I'm not Italian. Definitely not after last night, anyway. But if Uncle Raj can't get it on Box Nation, will you give him ringside seats?
We'll give him some seats, ringside seats.
Uncle Raj, if you're watching, that's Frank Warren. Mind if I just talk in my own language?
Yeah,
just Uncle Raj, yeah, be there. Right, he'll understand that. Frank, listen, thank you very much for talking to us.
Yeah, man. Happy birthday. How old are we now?
31. Frank, can I just get you singing the first 2 lines of it?
31 today. Happy birthday.
I think that's all I'm going to get from you, Frank. I couldn't picture you quite singing. Kevin Mitchell sang it, but
you think I'm an Italian crooner, but I'm not. I'm an Englishman. I keep telling you.
Okay, Frankie. Right, Cogan Cassius with Frank Warren for iFILM London here at the RAF Museum here in Hendon. Thank you very much.
The birthday boy.
Thank you very much.